Hey everyone, this is Minion from Minion's Army, and today's video is a series of replays from the U8's team, and this is part 2 in my coverage of a war of theirs. And before I even get started, I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers. I believe I'm up to 170, so if you like my content, please hit the subscribe button. But we have 6 12v12 attacks. I'm going to go pretty quickly here. This one is a Queen Charge Hog hit, followed by a heavy kill squad hog hit. And the next one is going to be a BatSlap, and if you just want to zoom ahead and see certain armies, feel free to. The times are in the right hand corner. The next two are going to be PekkaBoBats. That one has 7 Pekka, so that one's a heavy Pekka, and this one is at 5 Pekka. So I'd like to show you the difference in those, followed by a throwback of an HGBH hit, and we'll get to it just right after the video intro. And here we go. So this one is going to be a Queen Charge Hog hit, and this is really a professional move. I mean, if you really want to take a look at how to funnel, this is definitely the replay to watch. So we've got a E-drag up at about 8 o'clock working on the funnel there, just to the left of the queen. We've got one baby dragon down at 6 o'clock, and that baby dragon has got amazing value. If you wanted to watch, rewind and watch that baby dragon, just how much value a 10-point troop can get, it's pretty amazing. He pulls the enemy clan castle, and the reason he chose a queen charge, I'm going to guess, is the ease of pulling that enemy clan castle. So they were within reach of the walk to be lured, and he's getting that wizard tower. That baby dragon is still up doing work. He's got the king coming in at about 4 o'clock, working on the cannon and helping clear out the trash over in the east. Slammer comes in and opens the compartment to the Inferno Tower, and is then going to press in and help take down that Inferno. The Queen and the baby dragon take care of the enemy queen. Valks come out, and Valks are going to do damage to that wizard tower. If there's any fault in this attack, is maybe the speed at which the jump was down. It was a little bit slow, but it didn't matter in the end, because as you see, he's at 56% and he hasn't even started his hogs, and here they come. So the queen's going to take care of the expo, and that cuts a path to the enemy clan castle, and now we've got a narrow corridor for the hogs to run. And check out the hogs coming in at 11 to take care of that archer tower, and now he is moving on, and if you look, all of his hogs are on the town hall. So excellent work. That's not something you see every day, and great funneling will. Way to keep those hogs focused and moving forward. Warden was used to save the hogs from the town hall Gigatesla bomb, and before you know it, he's got just all the defenses cleared. So he's on to cleanup. This video is a little different than most of my videos if you've been watching my videos. I'm going to cut all of the cleanup on this. I'll leave a poll question as to whether that's okay with you guys. I did want to get 6 replays in, and I wanted to do it in as short of video as possible. So we have the baby dragon in at about 11 o'clock, taking care of the funnel there. The E-drag is over at about 2 o'clock, helping with that side of the funnel. And he's pressing in with a really, really heavy kill squad. And my assumption for this is that clan castle wasn't in a place that he was comfortable luring it from the outside. And he wanted to take care of the town hall as well as the queen and the enemy clan castle. So as we work, that freeze there was an enemy ice golem, so you notice a small radius of the freeze, followed by the offensive ice golem. Look how large of a path or swath it uses. So, and he's got the enemy queen taken care of, the clan castle taken care of, and the eagles taken care of. So now it's time to start the hogs. So he is working his hogs in from about 4 o'clock. He's got his cleanup down, and he's going to work these hogs clockwise. And if you look at the narrow path of defenses, so he can keep all of his hogs within the radius of the heal spell. So a little bit unfortunate to pull those hogs out for the Teslas, but that's okay. He's going to get them all corralled up and moving on, and he gets the next heal spell down, and his hogs, if you look, they're just about at full health now. So he's a few that have taken some damage, but it's going to be all right. So now he's floating the rest of the base without spells. Can be a little bit frightening. If you had a spotter could tell him how many giant bombs are left. He's coming into a bomb tower and a wizard tower, which can be a little bit frightening for a hog attacker with no spells. But he is doing fine. Look at the health of those hogs. He's got a few at a quarter health, a few a little better, and he's got the last defense down. So great hit. And we move on to the next one. So this is basically going to be what we call a BatSlap. It's witches. It's primarily witches and bats. And how this is going to work, he just has a little bit. He has an archer down in the south, just taking care of a free building. But he's mostly doing his attack from the north. So coconut loon, baby dragon at about 11. We've got a queen, so that the coconut loon and the baby dragon are going to help push the queen towards 3 o'clock. So she is pushing on. Now we have some witches and the king over at 3 o'clock to help cut that funnel. And the goal is to get the troops in behind the enemy, or behind the wall wrecker. The wall wrecker obviously is heading a path towards the town hall. So the queen is moving forward. She's got her healers behind her, healing her up. We've got the king and some witches that are walking on the outside. And we've got the bulk of the troops coming in to meet up in the core, take on the enemy clan castle troops. They're going to deal with them pretty easily with the poison. We've got the wall wrecker coming in. If you play with sound, you could hear the tornado trap go off. So we know the tornado trap's been hit, which could be a problem to the bats. But now we have the eagle going down. Let's take a look at what's left for the bats. We've got 3 wizard towers and 2 multi-set infernos. Ice Golem came in at 9 o'clock. He's working on that troll Tesla. In the end, I believe he's going to use the bats to deal with that. The witches are going to take care of 1 wizard tower. And here he goes. He uses 1 freeze for the multi-set inferno and also for that wizard tower. And unfortunately, doing that burned up the spells that he needed to take care of that other multi-inferno and wizard tower. But if you notice, the base is mostly cleared. The attack itself is so overpowering that he'll take care of that wizard tower. So excellent hit, chosen one. You end up with loads and loads of troops left over. We've got 2 ice golems. We've got heroes, a giant, and loads of witches and skeletons. A whole skeleton army there. So great hit. Alright, so the next one is going to be a PekkaBoBat. And this one has a total of 7 Pekka, because there's going to be 1 in the wall wrecker. But he uses 2 Pekka to help set the funnel. He did a neat thing here with the healers, and he added the healers to that Pekka to help the one that was over at 4 o'clock, to help give it some longevity. And he wants those healers to follow in behind the bulk of his troops. He's got the rest of the Pekka and the bowlers and the heroes coming in, pressing into the interior of the base. He had a few bowlers that walked, but most of the troops are in. And he deals with the enemy clan castle, and he poisons them and takes care of them. That was a defensive ice golem, and now he's pressing on with the offensive troops. Raged up in the core, take care of the eagle. Jump is down, and here we go. Jump helps focus the troops, and the wall wrecker was losing some of his life, so he needed the jump to get into the core. And here we go. We're moving forward. So in this case, you're going to notice that the bats are going to be used primarily as cleanup. That was an offensive ice golem, help with the town hall. And here comes the bat wave. The wizard tower is frozen, and the bats are going to work themselves counterclockwise. And if you notice, just about everything is taken care of that can hurt bats. He had already triggered the tornado trap. All the wizard towers are down, and the last inferno is set to single. So great hit, great planning, and a wonderful execution. So here we go, and that's the end of this base. So great hit, DJ, and he uses 2 swag spells in the center. And there we go. So the next hit is also a PekkaBoBat, and this one uses less Pekka. It's using an E-drag for the funnel. So the goal, I believe, is going to be to try and chain up that dragon to hopefully take care of a wizard tower and an inferno. I don't think he gets the inferno, but he does get a wizard tower, so that's helpful. And he's using a Pekka and some bowlers over at about 2 o'clock. Brings in the queen and her healers. Brings in a minion to help to try to clear that elixir pump out of the way that his Pekka didn't get, or his bowlers didn't get, and he's pressing forward. So Wall Wrecker is pushing in. It's on a path to take the Inferno, the multi-Inferno, and also to open up the compartments that include the Queen on its way to the Town Hall, and it's going to open up the compartment with the Eagle. So he's moving forward, confronts the enemy clan castle troops, takes care of the Queen, and here comes the Bat Wave. So in this case, he can freeze the Wizard Tower and the Inferno at the same time. So he's pressing on. He's got that Wizard Tower. Unfortunately, his ground troops are going to hit the tornado trap and take care of most of his bats. So, you know, I'm not certain if this was a fresh hit or not. U8's cleared me out before I could obsess over the replays and see whether or not these ones were fresh or whether they were cleanups. I think it was Cracker Jacks that was kicking me out of U8s. They needed the space. They were at 50, and I was holding a spot. So so I'm not sure if this was a fresh hit or if this was a cleanup. And Shadow, you can leave a message and let me know if this was a fresh or not. But great hit, and it was bad luck to hit the tornado trap. But if anything, this is just shows you exactly how strong this attack is. I mean, look at the number of troops he has left. He started off with 5 Pekka, and he has 4 left. So with those healers coming in behind the core, you know, that just tells you how strong this actually is. And I know this is basically in cleanup mode. We know this is triple, but watch his Pekka. My Pekka never do anything like this. So the Queen is going to head and beat at the wall to try and break into the compartment to get reach to the multi-inferno. And the Pekka walk around the corner and go to the one tile or the one spot in the wall where they can get access to that multi-inferno. My Pekka would never do that. They would go ahead and take the least likely path. Probably would have beat on the wall where the Queen was beating, but great hit, awesome triple. Okay, so this one is a throwback, and before anybody complains that this base is a 115 base and it's not max, notice that Cracker Jacks does not have max heroes, so he is taking this on with lightweight heroes, and this is a, we'll say HGBH or HGHB. And how it's working, we have the healers and the giants. We have the Wall Wrecker coming in, and we're going to add bowlers, and we're going to use hogs as the cleanup. So this is a very old school attack. I actually think Cold September invented it. If you go back and you look at the old YouTube videos of this. This was something that they used. They used it at Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 primarily, but it's like circa 2015 when this attack came out, and I haven't seen it in forever. So thanks for sharing it with me, Cracker Jacks. And if we look, it's kind of similar in the idea like the bat attacks. So we have the main grouping of troops coming into the center, and we're using hogs as the cleanup that's going to circle around the base. So this is an attack that we should probably consider more often. If we come across a base that we know is not going to be good for bats, so we can't gut the base with our main troops and we can't use the bats as cleanup, this is something that we can do. We can use this old school, you know, HGBH attack and do the cleanup. So thank you for sharing this with me, Cracker Jacks, and this was a great war to do the recaps on. Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.